And we are
What
live.
is everyone?
All right.
Yes.
Guys, I apologize ahead of time. We're trying to get Ed. Turn down my volume on my TV here so it's not squawking away at us. Welcome to 11. Trying to get Ed in here. Let me check the message.
What is up, Honey Lulu, Droner Jones, RC Basher Boy? What's up, everyone?
Let's see. Hopefully.
Hey, Trish.
I sent them the link in Facebook. I had to do that with Kat the other day. Can't launch from Messenger. I'll try to copy the link. Okay. Ed's having trouble. I sent him some emails for the invite for Hangouts here, as well as I put the link on Facebook Messenger, and he's having issues. So we will get him in shortly.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, well, there I am. Yeah, you made it.
Okay. So, excuse me, but I don't know what I'm doing, okay?
Taking the Batman hat.
Well, yes, well, you know what this is for.
Hat. So anyhow, let's see who we got in here that I missed. RC Basher Boy, Axiomatic, hello. Droner Jones, Rubber Ducky Crazy. Hello and welcome. Slide Ed.
Shorts. What's up, Axiomatic? What's going on, brother? Slide Ed, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Slide Ed, what's going on?
There he is. There he is. Can you hear us okay, Ed?
Yeah, I'm hearing you fine. I'm trying to figure out how to do the chat and the...
Okay, here. You've got the window here with the Hangouts here. Okay, minimize that. Okay, and then open up the stream real quick on YouTube, and then the little three buttons. Click that, and you want pop-out chat. Once you pop out chat, you go to YouTube.
Okay.
And then open up the screen real quick on YouTube, and then the little three buttons. Click that, and you want pop-out chat.
Slide Ed, Ed, you shaved.
All right, I got the pop-out chat going on, okay.
Yeah, and then once you get that, you could lay it over. You can see the chat. You can
shit.
see the Hangouts.
I got the pop-out chat.
Speaking of Axiomatic, I got a package in from him. This is package part 2 from the package from the other day. So I got the second package from him.
Cool. Very cool.
So what?
Hopefully there's no lag. I noticed, Alvin, you seem to be lagging just a little tiny bit.
Is it me that's lagging? I'm seeing lag as well, but I'm not noticing it on my end. But I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, just a little tiny bit, you think?
Yeah. It's funny.
I hear somebody's like screen or something. I hear feedback from somebody, like an echo from somebody.
Yeah.
It's probably because...
Do you have this, Ed?
Oh, that's better. I closed the window. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Sounds like it's gone now. Okay, I'm going to actually plug my speaker up here.
I still don't know how much delay there is.
Usually a couple seconds. Why is it? Why are we lagging?
There's not too much delay in between me and you guys or us, but from us to the chat, there's a delay for sure.
No, I get that. I understand.
But usually when it's us, it'll be like a second or two delay every once in a while, but usually it's pretty good.
Okay. Well, it could be me.
Okay.
So what's happening, fellas?
Not
Not
much.
much. Just trying to make sure to stream. You guys noticing any lag in chat?
It's looking fine for me.
Okay. I was
I
just
get
worried because I
more
can't.
lag in chat than I do I get more lag with us talking. When I hear y'all talk, it seems like there's a delay. But that could be me, my crappy AT&T service. Yeah.
Could be, or my crappy service. I don't have very good service either. I have really crappy service.
But
Yeah, usually my internet's
wow.
pretty good.
So anyway, there's a lot of cool people here. Drummer Jones, Flag, Honey Lulu, Axionic, Arthie Basher Boy, Drummer Jones, Slide Ad. There's a lot of cool people here.
Yeah, heck
RC
yeah.
Boy says no lag, and then Drummer Jones said it just needed time to catch up. He says everything's fine.
Okay.
Ah.
Good. Well, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the TV off here because then that's less bandwidth I'm taking up.
Sounds good.
So anyhow, who did I miss here? We got Star Cop came in. Slide Ed, you made that comment about Ed shaved. I saw that. I have not shaved. I need to shave.
You need to shave more than I do. Yes, I got too much fuzz on me. I need to shave as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking about shaving it all off and then letting it all grow back out. All of it.
Oh man, you'll be like Chris and look like an 18-year-old boy, dude.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. You won't even recognize me. You're like, who the hell is this crackpot?
I shave every year or so, whether I need it or not.
What's that, Ed?
I said I shave every year or so, whether I need it or not.
Ah, gotcha. Ketchup and mustard.
He meant to say catch up, but his phone spelled ketchup.
Yeah, on the front.
Awesome. Sounds good, Jason. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for Birdman to come in. He sent me a message on Facebook. He goes, so they're trying to outlaw drones, huh? I said, oh, boy, here we go.
Damn. RC Basher Boy, what is going on? I think I said hello to you earlier, but I'm not sure if you heard that. But hello, Basher Boy. Gabriel, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Once somebody tells me their name, I try to remember.
Man, I wish I could do
Guys,
that.
I'm just going to apologize ahead of time to everybody here in chat and Alvin and everything. My two youngest are very rambunctious today. So if you see me turn off my camera and mute, I'm going. They're
It's all good.
Just a heads up.
Captain
Cook,
Cap, and Chris.
Hey, Neil, what's up, buddy?
Captain Cook and Drum Life. What's going on?
Drum Life, Chris. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I thought so, Basher Boy. I was pretty sure that was what you told me your name was. Usually when somebody tells me their name, it sticks.
Yeah. So, Ed, what do you think about all these new rules going in 2019? What's your take on this?
Well, first of all, my little certificate says it's good till 1/18, 3 years from now. So I don't see how they can take that away from me. And I think it's a crock of shit that some people have come up with, and I don't think it'll go through.
Yeah, I don't think it'll pass.
I hope not. I'm really hoping they step in or somebody steps in and does something because I've been kind of trying to follow it a little bit as much as I can, and it's crap because if you think about it, what are you going to take away cars because they're accidents? You're going to take away beer because people, drink too much beer and get liver disease and all that other stuff. I mean, come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're trying to govern something. I mean, yeah, I get it. There's jackasses out there that have flown near airports, flown near airplanes, and stuff like that. I would almost rather them say everybody who's going to fly a drone that's above 20 feet, you need to have a license and your drone needs to be registered. That way, go after the individual. Don't go after the people who don't break the law, the people who follow the rules, the people who fly within the FAA, people who don't. You know what I mean? Why are you going to ruin it for everybody?
People there don't care.
The thing is, there are millions of idiots that endanger people's lives every day because some fool decided they should have a driver's license and a cell phone at the same time. And I don't know. Statistically, how many planes have been dropped by a drone? Zero. Name one place where a plane has been dropped by a drone. Ain't nowhere. What are we gonna do? Shoot all the birds out of the sky? There's a million birds up there. That's what brings them down, is birds flying in the plane's engine. I don't want my drone to hit a plane any more than I want the pilot wants to hit a drone while flying it. So there you go.
Right.
I'm done with my rant now.
No.
Jenner Jones said they just want the airspace to try and charge us to use it, basically. That's one of the main reasons why they want to do that.
Another thing, and I'm not trying to get into politics here, but take a look at all the stuff they're trying to do with China right now, because they're selling, everybody's going on the internet and buying all these products, and they're coming here. Well, you know what? Most of our drones are made in China. So I'm thinking there might be a little bit of correlation there with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's definitely possible.
I don't know. We're gonna get it worked out with the Chinese too. We got it worked out with Canada. Now we got this great new trade agreement. It'll happen with China.
Right. They're gonna have to do something with survival of the world at this point. Everybody relies on each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. China has their place and we have ours.
Yeah.
Everyone has their place.
Well, not only that, model airplanes have been around since the 80s. I can remember when I was little seeing people fly, and they never messed with them about stuff. Now all of a sudden that there's drones, it's like, oh, well, we got to ban this and ban that. It's like, what the hell? You know what? People have been flying model airplanes for 25 years now. It's crazy.
It's because there wasn't cameras on those model airplanes.
True. But, in that case, I feel like if you do something personally with your drone, whether it's taking pictures of somebody else without their permission, that should fall on you, not fall on this guy here who doesn't do that crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go after the individual. Don't go after everybody.
They're thinking it's just easier to go after everybody instead of having to waste their time going after the individuals.
Well, I got to tell you, it's us times how many other hobbyists are out there that are going to put up resistance. I mean, it's inevitable. They're going to have their hands full.
Oh, it's definitely not going to work. They can try all they want to pass this. It's not going to work.
Yeah, it won't, because they'll make me a criminal. What are you going to do? Throw us all in prison? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I'll be tiny whooping in our jail cells.
But like, yo, can I get an extra prop? Trade you a cigarette for props.
Yep. Hey, man, pass that battery charger down here.
I don't know. The way I look at it, and it doesn't mean people shouldn't be active and send emails to the congressman or whatever, but so many of these regulations and stuff that I hear come about with so many things, always seem to get overblown. You know, and I don't know. I think some people just get paranoid about it. I don't know. It's all about freedom, and we are the United States of America, and we are supposedly the freest nation on earth. And not that we don't need improvements, but I'd rather be here than anywhere else. Those are the freedoms that we have.
Yeah. And Mr. Winky had made a very good point as well. They want the airspace for commercial drones, for all these delivery drones, all these sort of new drones that are being commercialized now. They want to try and save the airspace for those drones.
What they need to do is have these commercial drones fly above 400 feet, and then when they get over their target, they can come straight down. And they have to be regulated in the airspace and deal with ATC and all that. But as long as we are below 400 feet, they need to leave us the heck alone.
I agree.
Well, I agree.
Slide Dad also made a comment. Planes have cameras now, but that's partially because of drones and just how technology has advanced and evolved. Almost everything has cameras on it nowadays. So yeah, it was inevitable for planes to have cameras on them too now.
Yeah. I went to jail for flying a kite on time. What? One time?
Yeah, one time is what I think he meant to say.
All right, so
No, I'm not that cool.
I'll do it if y'all will. Do a thing. Write your congressman an email and tell them how you love the hobby and you don't want our personal freedom infringed upon. And y'all do it, I'll do it.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should start a Facebook group. Everybody here, everybody who's associated with us, and we should all get together and find a way to do a petition. Again, find every email address we can find and just firebomb the hell out of it until we get what we want.
That'd be good.
They listen to voters. I mean, you know, I don't know. Just saying, hey.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because I hear on the radio shows that I listen to when I'm out on my routes in the morning, I hear them all talking about Amazon's going to do these drone deliveries. Target's now looking into doing these drone deliveries. All these major retailers are going to start doing these drone deliveries. And it's crazy that now because of that, somebody made the comment in chat there, because of that, now we're going to suffer. And it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem feasible.
Yeah, I agree. Sarkop says you need to write to the senators. The Congress already passed it off to our senators, so you want to write the senators, not in the Congress.
Yeah, they already voted on it in the House over the weekend. That I did hear. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
That's one of the reasons why I really do love my ground RCs as well, because I mean they can only regulate that so much. You like with ground RCs, you can't really regulate the ground like you can the air.
Good luck catching my.
Exactly. Good luck catching a freaking 70 to 100 mile an hour truck that's going to beat your butt in a race.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that's crazy. I mean, I haven't fully educated myself on it. I've been doing it bits and pieces, but one guy said there's like 1,200 pages on it. Well, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it's going to pass, but yeah, I don't know. I'm out kind of in the country. If you can't tell by my videos, I'm kind of out in the country, and I can't see them enforcing it around here.
Yeah, either where I'm at, I'm basically out in the middle of nowhere, So they can try all they want, but they're not really going to get any enforcement out here at all.
Honey Lulu put it well. Dear Congress, friends.
Yeah, I like how Axiomatic said it as well, but he did it in like a southern accent, the way he typed it out. Dear Congress, don't take me drones thingy. Love Axio.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I keep wanting to type. Not used to this live stuff, but I don't know. I like y'all was saying. I don't see it being important. I don't know. All I know is I'm fine. So come and get me.
Yeah, they can try to come get all the drones around here. I highly doubt they're going to be able to. So it's just going to be a war that they're not going to want. Honestly, is what it is.
I mean, I trust me. I mean, I don't mind knowing the rules. I know a lot of the rules already, you know, and I don't mind taking a stupid test. Um, to be honest with you, I just don't see how it, you know, I haven't looked at what you all think will pass, what Mr. Winky had thinks will pass.
Yeah.
I don't know what all is in there. I guess I should have been looking at that. Not that I could have made a difference on my own, but perhaps if you know, Crystal Justice and a couple others have been talking about it, and you know, I just kind of let it roll. But supposedly, the new administration or the administration we've had is supposed to be against regulation. So I don't.
Slide Dad was telling me, what if they told you that you could only drive in certain areas? Technically, in certain cities and stuff like that, they actually do that. A lot of RCers have had to kind of quit the hobby in certain cities and certain areas because they do that exact what you said. But out here in the country and all other places, most ground RC you really can't regulate like that. In bigger cities where it's just like mass population, you can, because there really is nowhere where you can drive besides like outside an apartment complex or a building or something like that. And they want to control the sidewalks and stuff like that and the parking lots, which they can, because that's like most of the time it's private property for the most part, or commercial property. And but for the most part, they really can't tell you you can't drive your RCs anywhere. They don't have the ability to do that unless you're driving on private property. That's the only thing where they can do that, because then you're trespassing basically. But yes.
Yeah, that's true. Anybody could pass a test. Whether or not they're going to adhere to the rules is a different story. Hey, Plummet, welcome.
Hey, Plummet, how you doing, brother? Yeah, Slide Egg, you're right. Absolutely correct. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to cut you off or whatever. I don't know how the switching back and forth works.
It's all good. We struggle with that from time to time still.
Right.
Yeah, you're
this is
good.
Love My Cruise. Over.
I just keep checking the chat, so that's why I keep looking down. I need to move it over here a little bit more in front of the camera.
I hope it's not lagging for you guys, because it's lagging for me pretty hard. I don't know what the deal is.
It's not lagging for me at all, so I'm not sure.
Huh.
One of the things I've noticed then is that the chat always lags what you see. The people type in the chat, they will talk to each other quicker, and you'll be 10 minutes before you see it on the chat as far as the chat. And you might see some lag while we're talking, but it's probably not as much lag as is on the chat window.
Yeah. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Eric. How's it going, buddy?
Axiomatic made a good point. We can do this like school times where you have to raise your hand before speaking and wait to be called on. But then who's going to be the teacher? Who gets to dictate who gets called on? Raise your hand.
The problem is axiomatic is that I don't think it switches till you speak. How does that even work?
Yeah,
Well,
it is voice
it'll
activated.
feature once you start talking.
You can highlight them where it'll stay on that person even after they stop talking, but for the most part, it's automatically switching. So whenever I talk, it'll automatically switch to me, and then whenever you guys talk, it'll automatically switch to you.
Yep. And it's sensitive too.
Yeah, it is.
And then if we talk at the same time, it doesn't know what to do.
It'll get jumbled up every once in a while. It'll kind of swap back and forth really fast.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Yeah, that was a learning curve for us, wasn't it, Alvin?
Oh yeah, definitely. Still deal with that from time to time. Yeah, you play paper, scissors, rock, or paper, rock, scissors. I call that Rochambeau. I don't call it paper, rock, scissors. I don't know where that name comes from. I don't know if that.
Explain that.
I just call it Rochambeau. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't even know if anybody else has even heard of it like that, Rochambeau.
I had never had.
Well, see, there you go.
I gotta readjust here. Here we go. Oh. Not on the bed no more.
Clement said, Ed, you and him need to do a live stream sometime.
So is it Miller time or what?
Is it Miller time?
Oh, my shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife actually got this for me. Except I don't have any beer, so I'm dry mugging it tonight.
There's always got to be beer in my house, but then you all know me well enough to know that, I guess.
I still got a couple of Seagrams left out in the garage. But yeah. Bush Light time, yeah.
Thank you,
I'll drink
honey.
just about anything. I don't discriminate.
You're special.
I do the natties.
Thanks, Eric, for the support on the like button.
Yeah, I can't even see that. How many likes we got? We got any likes in here or what? I want to know how many likes we got.
I think we only had 8 when I checked a second ago. Yeah, I'll give you all the full view. There you go. It's Miller time.
As to what Mr. Winky had saying, that they could possibly take us all away because they are saying our transmitters are possibly interfering with their drones, that's when we just go back to the old school crystal diode receivers and transmitters, because they absolutely cannot ban those. Those are used all worldwide for many different things. They can't just use that for one single thing. So if we do want that, we're going to lose range. Don't get me wrong. We're going to lose a crap ton of range, especially with flying birds and drones and stuff like that. But if we have to, we can always fall back on the crystal diode receivers.
Yeah, but isn't that the reason why they went to the gigahertz system? Because there's millions and millions of possibilities that there'd be no frequency interference. Isn't that why they did it in the first place?
That's the thing. You wouldn't be able to have a bunch of people flying together. It would be a lot harder. It would.
I remember that from back in the day, racing with the track. We'd come in, and there was a board up there, and everybody had crystal frequencies listed. So if we had a double frequency, you'd go up to the booth, and they'd give you another crystal. They'd take yours, and they'd give you another crystal, and then you could get yours back or keep that one.
Yeah, that's what they did for us. They basically gave everybody that did the races their own crystal so that nobody interfered with the next one.
Yes, hey. Budweiser slide ad. I do drink Budweiser.
That used to be all I ever drank for years. Now I'm just natty light guy. I need to water down stuff now that I've gotten a little older.
I remember we used to drink Ice House because it got you drunk.
Oh, it would do that for sure. And you know what? Well, let's see. It was a natty ice I was drinking, but still basically a malt. And then I started getting a beer belly, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta lay off of that.
Yeah, the natural ice is freaking horrible. I just gotta say, I have to say that.
Yeah,
that's like one of the worst beers that's ever been invented.
Yes, yes, you're right, Alvin. It is a very horrible beer, but it'll get you messed up.
That's why it's so cheap, and that's why a lot of people love it. It's so cheap. That's the reason why. It's to me, I don't see it as like a real beer. For me, I see it as like the beer, almost like that stuff is that they eat in Australia. I'm totally lacking on the name right now. That paste stuff. Darn it. I am totally lacking on it right now.
Hey, Quad Farm.
Somebody's got to remember what I'm talking about. Not the beer, not Foster's. Vegemite. Vegemite is made from the waste material of beer, and that's what I think that the natural ice is. It's like the liquid version of Vegemite. It's the waste product of beer, and they call it beer.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Natural ice is horrible. Like, for those of you that have tried natural ice, it's horrible.
It's actually considered a malt liquor. Errl. You know, so that's why it's horrible. It's right there with Colt 45, or was it Colt 44, and it's, you know,
Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's fine. That'll mess you up. Mad Dog 2020 for sure. Mogan and David.
Hey, what's going on, Quad Farm? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, anything that's like a thick beer, like a shake beer, not good for me. No, I just don't like the taste. I'm really in tune to consistency. Is that what it is? No. Yeah.
If I like to drink beer, like beer itself, I'm a big Rolling Rock fan. Rolling Rock is a good brand.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not.
But hey, one thing I don't do is drink beer and fly drones.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's the only way to fly.
Shh, Ed, they'll be trying to regulate that next. Shh.
Yeah. Shh. You don't want to admit that you're flying.
Yeah.
Oh. DWI, droning while intoxicated.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. I like that.
Honey Lulu, if you were leaving, I hope you have a great rest of your night, and thank you so much for joining in the stream.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. You have an awesome night as well.
Honey Lulu and Wayne are awesome. Both of them are very awesome. Wayne Kibler, her husband, he was actually my very first subscriber on my channel, and he was actually the very first person to actually buy any of my merchandise as well. So Wayne Kibler is an awesome dude.
Who was that?
Wayne Kibler, Honey Lulu's husband.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Well, thumbs up to you, Honey Lulu. Well, yes. Your husband, actually.
Well, Honey Lulu is awesome. Honey Lulu, she's a very nice person as well. She's awesome.
I don't know who my first subscriber was. It was probably me.
Droner Jones says Ed was my first sub.
No way, Droner. No way, really?
That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I had to feature you on my channel.
That's cool. He said, "Yes, sir."
I'll be darned.
RC
Axiomatic,
Basher
that
Boy
is
says,
a lie. Axiomatic, that is a lie. Bob Barker was not your first sub.
where is Bob Barker?
Hey,
RC Basher Boy says DWI stands for driving with intelligence.
Exactly, yes. Driving with intelligence. Not intoxicated. You're intelligent. Oh, that's cool, Basher Boy. Shin RC was your first sub? That's awesome. That's pretty darn good.
I think my first sub was my son.
That's cool.
Hey,
and the room goes silent.
Hey, Sin, did you have to say, hey, man, you need to sub me?
Like, hey, boy, go get your phone and sub my channel.
Yeah, exactly. You need to start a YouTube
Nice.
name so you can sub my channel right now.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, welcome.
Yo, Thomas, Tommy G. What's going on, brother? He hates it when I call him Tommy, but I do it anyways. As long as I put the G on the end, it makes him sound like a gangster, so he should like it.
Wait a minute. Axiomatic. What in the world are you talking about? A can of peas, chapstick, and a watermelon.
Which is close. He's trying to ask a Bob Barker question without being on the Bob Barker account. He's asking a question.
I got it.
He's on the wrong account. He's not on his his Bob Barker account.
Switch, Axiomatic. Switch. Hurry, quick.
Yeah.
Well, we just figured out who Bob Barker is.
Well, yeah, I already knew it was him.
That's okay. That's okay. Just go ahead and switch.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out who a friendly troll is.
Yeah, the friendly troll is a mystery.
Yeah.
He's a
troll
in name only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of the wrong troll?
The one that's just labeled as a friendly troll or the friendly troll.
I think the friendly troll. Well, the friendly trolls RC is Baduga.
No, that's the good trolls RC.
No,
Okay.
the good trolls are Duga. Yep.
The other one doesn't have RC in his name. It's just the friendly troll.
Okay, I remember
the friendly troll.
now.
And then the jig is out on me thanks to Alvin. King Ghost is also my other account.
Hey, you totally gave that away. You're like, all right, I'm gonna switch back to my other account. You're like, I'm gonna switch back to my other account. And like 2 seconds later, you pop in. You're like, all right, I'm back, guys. I'm like, all right.
That was easy to figure out. Truth be told, I have 5 Gmail accounts. Why the hell any one person needs 5 Gmail accounts is beyond me. 2 of them are for business.
Honestly, I could never do a troll account with the other accounts that I have because every single one of them start with Errl. So literally, you'd be like, "Oh, that's definitely Errl." there's no giveaway on that, and there's green in his logo, so that is definitely Errl.
Okay, I just want to bring something up, if I may. Plummet was talking about some of his earliest videos where he didn't do so well flying, because every video I've seen him ever fly was awesome. But
Yeah.
Anyway, he said he'd messaged me a couple of his worst. I asked him to send him some of his worst flights because it might make me feel better about mine.
Yeah. It'd probably make me feel better about mine too. Mine are horrible, I bet.
Yeah, Slight Ed said stop yawning, Jim. I've been up since about 4 a.m. because of my youngest.
Well, it's totally contagious because after I read that, I totally yawned. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So, Alvin, what you got in the box, buddy?
Okay. We will open. Well, I already semi-opened it up. I haven't checked out and seen what's in there, but I did take my little box cutter and open it up so that we don't have to do the whole uncutting part or whatever you want to call it, untaping. But yes, I got box number 2 from Axiomatic, and it's a air cushion, a black air cushion, so that I can use with other packages. Oh, I didn't know you were going to include the damn receiver on there, the waterproof box on there. I thought you were just sending me the mount, and I was going to use the receiver. Dang, Axiomatic, that's awesome. He sent me not only the mount for the ESC and receiver, but he sent me the receiver cover already on it so that I don't have to worry about using the other one. That's awesome. Heck yeah. That is freaking cool. I'm going to have to open that up and double check and make sure he didn't surprise me by sending me a actual receiver in there. Who knows with Axiomatic. Where is my... There's another thing he sent me as well. I'm just kind of prolonging it. Let me just see if I can get this open really fast. And that is not even the right one. Nope. Everybody's being quiet just because I'm opening something.
Well, because you're talking and I don't want to overwrite you.
Okay. He said there's no receiver. Okay, so I don't have to mess with it. I'm good. I don't have to open it up. I will do that later. Okay, good. I didn't want to like try and mess with it and take like an hour or so. Jonah Jones, no, we're not doing a 5-hour build today. But yes, here's the other part that he sent me. This is for the front of the Stampede. This is the green steering knuckles. The green aluminum steering knuckles. So now I have the front and the rear steering knuckles. So big thank you to Axiomatic. He's one hell of a dude. I can't say that enough. Seriously, he's one awesome guy. And Roadkill, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Butch?
Man, hey, there's nothing like getting a raise and getting sent home.
Oh, what's going on, John? RC Funds.
Oh,
John.
Hey, Lewis, LP, RCs.
Oh, yeah, I missed him. Lewis, what's going on? Lewis LPRCs.
Let's see.
RC Funds asked John, he asked Ed, he says, what's that monster on the wall? Is that a pterodactyl drone?
Oh, Lord. It's not mine. That is not my drone on the back wall, okay? I do not lay claim to it.
Whatever it is.
I didn't have nothing to do with that purchase. That is Monster Kitty's drone.
That is Monster.
What the hell?
You're like, I have
we see it.
He's like, this drone is not mine. I'm not affiliated with this drone.
He's frozen on my screen.
He's moving.
There it goes. There you go. That thing's ginormous.
Yeah,
it's got green on it. It's got green on it, so that's cool.
Where's Ed? We lost Ed.
it's got these motors on it that should be like on a Sky Viper or something. You know, and
Hold on a
Aaron,
second.
you know what a Sky Viper is, right? So
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's huge. And boy, the wind was just like, whoo.
Doesn't like that wind, huh?
It's a chick drone for like 1 mile an hour winds, if that.
Oh, you figured being so big like that, it would handle the wind, but I guess not.
I'll be
No,
right back. It'll be a few minutes.
this is all styrofoam. It's all styrofoam. Don't weigh crap.
Well, real quick, because I know Jack isn't in here. I found a deal on eBay yesterday for a Force One F100, same drone I have with the canopies and the extra battery. I clicked on it on eBay and I bought it. It was $39.99. Well, it turned out to be a scam because eBay emailed me today and told me to file this link if I felt the deal was a scam. And yeah, they refunded my money back right away on it. So I was kind of surprised. So I have to keep looking because I have to find him one for Christmas. He wants either a Bugs 3 or the F100. So I'm on the search for one and decent price. But
Hey,
at least they caught it right away and I got my money back.
the,
Go ahead, Ed.
the Ghost makes a very good FPV drone, by the way. A very cool bird.
What's that?
The Ghost, the F100 Ghost or the Bugs 3 makes a very good FPV drone.
Oh yeah. I love my Ghost. Actually, I told Chris, and I'm not sure if I told Alvin, but I was messing around with my Ghost yesterday in the yard, and I was doing some manual flips without hitting the button, and I got about 40 foot up, and I flipped it, and she came straight down on her back. Fell out of the sky. That little XT30 connection, I had to wiggle it to get it to power back up.
Ah. Well, here's the deal. I don't know.
Anyhow.
Roadkill, but is like awesome doing with manual rolls and flips on the Bugs 3. And I've managed to do a few, but he's great at it. I mean, you'd think that bird was acro the way he does it.
Yeah. Luckily, it did not damage anything. I picked it back up, plugged it back in, and I didn't get it to do it again. I was actually trying to make it fall out of the sky, but this time about 10 feet off the ground, and I couldn't get it to do it. So.
Why are you trying to make it fall out of the sky?
Well, because I wanted to see what went on with it.
I want to first try my birthday. Final.
Your birthday?
Christmas.
See, he wants that Force F100. So.
So
yeah, at least I get something where to go for.
So I like his glasses. I like the little flames he's got on the side of his glasses.
You know what's funny is everywhere we go, he always gets compliments on these glasses. So here, turn your head. There you go.
I like the
closer. There you
I
go.
personally like the bands, but the green flames are awesome as well.
Yeah, he's pretty active, so we don't need stuff to fall down. Let me write that down, Jonah Jones, and then you can delete it. Find me a pen and paper. Yeah. No. That's not your camera. It's your mom's camera. What, property's 9/10 of the law? Hang on, I'll just put it in my phone. Hang on. Okay. And it doesn't write.
I'm just getting caught back up on
See the energy over here?
What does that mean, Sly? What the heck are you talking about? That must be a different Ed. I don't have a parrot.
No, you have You have the Mantis, right? The Mantis 85?
I have the Mantis 85 and the Batman.
Well, isn't it called the Dark Knight? Isn't that what you called it?
The Dark Knight is its name, but the model would be the Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, well, Batman, the Dark Knight, aren't they the same thing?
Yeah, basically.
No, I didn't lose my knife.
Is this a different one?
Jack. Errl's pretty popular over there right now. Jack.
What?
Gosh.
Where'd you get this one?
From work? The box cutter.
Huh?
The box cutter. let me feature you, Ed. There you go.
That would be the Batman right there.
How's it
60
fly?
amp ESCs, big old motors. I don't know, they're big to me. Let's see, where are they? They are 2305-2450 kV. 6S capable. I've got a 4S. I should have put a 3S on it for me to start out with, but there you go. That was Batman.
How many more keys? Okay, can you relax? I'm on the stream. We can talk about that stuff later. I don't know. My son's over here asking me 21 questions.
You need to unmute yourself, by the way.
Who? What? I'm not muted.
Somebody, oh, you did it already. Never mind.
Yeah, no. I had you featured. That's all. See, I can feature you so the camera shows on you the whole entire time. Or I can click off and it'll feature whoever's talking. Drone or Jones, I sent you the email.
Hey, Sly, it wishes it was a parrot. I guess it has parrot colors, though.
Yeah.
Wall drone. Sly
What's that
comment.
over on your? What's that over on your far left of your back? On the other wall. Not the one
That
on the
wall?
door. The one to the one. Yeah,
That's the warrior.
the side wall by the lamp.
Yeah,
That
that
looks like a big drone as well.
Oh, there's drones all over the place.
I wish I could hang my drones up everywhere. I will in the man cave, but not in the room.
Yeah, I mean, I know how that goes. I have one sitting here. I don't know where it went. It fell down. Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I had to take both those phone calls. They were really, really important.
Oh, no worries.
Some crazy drama with that stuff with my aunt's house, the one that passed away. It's not good.
Oh, you're still going through that, buddy?
Yeah, it's getting worse actually now that I didn't even know it was going to get that worse. But yeah, apparently it's getting worse.
That's a mess. I feel for you. Would you stop going through my dresser drawers? Get out.
Free gift card.
No, not free gift card.
Let me use it. Free cards are awesome. Oh, I remember this.
Is he trying to take your action camera or something?
What?
What was he trying to do?
He's going through our dresser drawers, just pulling random crap out.
He's all, is this mine? He's all, can I have this?
Oh, no. What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
No, I did something. I lost the chat.
Somebody said that
Damn
that's
it.
Drone John said that's a Parrot AR drone on the wall. The one on the wall.
You're way behind on chat there, Alvin.
Put that
Oh, I
back.
got it back. Sweet.
Ed, I've been gone. I was on a phone call. That was my mistake.
No, I get that, but I just said that ages ago.
Jack.
Oh, I didn't know what was being said in chat. Sometimes it moves fast, sometimes it's
Away.
so I.
Okay, so it changes up.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 5,
Now I forgot what I was going to say.
People are talking at one time. Well,
Oh, no worries, Crystal. You're good. You're good.
I'm going to install this new mounting plate on my Stampede. This little plate. I already took the receiver top off, or the top of the waterproof receiver. So I'm going to go ahead and mount that while you guys are sitting there chatting and whatnot.
Wayne Kibler's RC Adventures. Welcome.
There's the
Welcome,
man.
welcome, welcome.
Oh, Crystal, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining in. I heard you guys went to the beach today. Was it fun?
Frank.
I haven't gone to the
Frank.
beach. So the last beach that I went to was Fort Bragg. It's called Glass Beach. I mean, it's beautiful because I don't know if any of you guys have heard about Glass Beach and Fort Bragg, but basically it was an old bottle refinery that had basically got destroyed by a tsunami way back in the day, and they basically lost all the broken glass into the ocean. And over time, the waves and the sand have rounded all the glass into really smooth little pieces of glass that are beautiful to look at. And you won't get hurt or anything walking on it, but there's glass all throughout the beach. It's crazy. Tank RC, what is going on? Thank you so much for joining in, Frank.
Frank the Tank.
Hey, Ed, did you watch any videos on YouTube today?
I don't think he has either today or last night.
Yeah. Jack, can you stop, please?
What?
You're like, did you eat sugar for dinner? Maybe. Well, I'd understand if you did.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Crystal, I'm so sorry.
Oh. You, Alvin, you working on a motor ESC combo for that truck, or?
Yeah, I'm
I know we
basically-
talked about it.
I'm going to be installing the new receiver plate because basically the plate that I had was not compatible with the waterproof receiver that Axiomatic had sent me. So I thought he was originally just going to send me this new plate for it, but apparently he sent me the plate plus the matching waterproof receiver. So, or not receiver, but receiver cover, I should say. So now it's really easy. It's basically already installed for me. I'm just tightening the screws down, and then I'm going to mount it down on the other thing. But actually, I have to unscrew this receiver box first so that I can mount it. But yeah. Yes, Axiomatic, you did. I showed them earlier, but I'm not sure if you were here when I was showing them off. I got the green front aluminum steering knuckles as well from Axiomatic. And they look awesome. They look amazing.
What are you doing?
No, you all good, Axiomatic. You did not forget. You definitely sent them.
Hey, Jack. You know, if you're here, she'd kick you up and down the hall. Put her drawer away. Well, I had him playing the Xbox. Guess he got tired of that.
What does he play on Xbox?
It's been days.
Oh gosh, he plays everything.
That's cool.
Plays Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Yes,
Oh, you don't
Tank.
play Grand Theft Auto. I'm
Green.
sorry.
Yes.
I wish I
Tank, they
did.
are green. I don't know if Tank got to see the other parts that Axio sent me. Tank, if you didn't get to see what I did an unboxing video the other day on Sunday. Sent me some other stuff. These are the Praxis big bore shocks. These are the all aluminum shocks that I'm going to be putting the green springs on. So I'll be upgrading it to the all aluminum shocks. And he sent me the rear hubs, the aluminum rear hubs, and the caster blocks. So yeah.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all know how I love FPV. It's the only way I want to fly a drone these days. I don't understand why these cool trucks y'all got and cars and whatever, why y'all aren't FPVing those suckers.
I will be FPVing mine.
Yeah, eventually I will be, but that's a lot of people don't really do too much FPV when it comes to the ground stuff because a lot of people just like to do it from the up down view, the line of sight view.
That's because
Yeah, I
they
plan on.
haven't tried it.
Yeah. Well, there's people out there that do the FPV for their ground vehicles. Like there's a couple companies out there that make the toy grade RCs that you can get to have little FPV cameras already on them. So there's a few of them out there, a few of the companies out there that already are producing like a little FPV model RC.
Nice.
Actually, I think this is the mounting plate I got, so I don't even need to take off the old mounting plate. I just need to put the receiver box on there, and I'll be able to use this mounting plate on the other Stampede build. That's awesome. I think this is the same one, but I can definitely use it, and I can use the receiver box. That is awesome.
That is a
Very
cool
nice.
looking truck. Or whatever that's supposed to be. What do you consider that, Errol?
What do you mean?
I mean, is that a buggy? It's not a truck.
This,
It doesn't look.
this is a monster truck. I just don't have the body on
You
it.
just don't have the body on it. I got you.
This is the Traxxas Stampede.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just working on it at the moment, so I'm just sitting here playing with it.
That's pretty big. That's pretty big.
It's a 1/10 scale, which is a pretty nice size, but they have bigger ones out there now. They have 1/8 scale and even 1/5 scale, which is massive. 1/5 scale is no joke. It's gigantic.
And if
I
you want to
guess-
see I was going to
No,
say,
go
if you
ahead.
want to see a massive fifth scale, if you go back to about 3 years ago on my YouTube channel, I had a Red Cat Rampage XT. It was a fifth scale 30. It had a 30cc two-stroke engine in it. It was shit. I mean, that thing was probably about this big and probably about that tall. But if you look on my channel, man, it's on there, and that was man, that was a monster of a truck. It weighed 23 full tank of fuel in it.
Yeah, those 1/5 scale vehicles are no joke. I have a 1/8 scale. I have the Emax. I'll show that to you, Ed. 1 second. Let me just move some of this crap around. This guy is fairly bigger than the Stampede, and he weighs like 4 tons heavier, as you can tell just by me making that sound when I picked it up. But yeah, this is the Traxxas Emax. This is basically a 1/8 scale monster truck. This thing is huge for a 4-wheel drive monster truck. And it weighs a good amount compared to the Stampede, which I will hold up with I just put the old body on it, so it looks a little different. This is still the same truck, just different body. And this
Okay.
is the Emax next to it. Yeah.
Another question. So, a truck like that, does it just have one engine, or does it have a motor for each tire? How does that work? You have to have a transmission and everything? What?
Well, for the Emax, you do have two engines. It had two engines. You don't have to run it on two engines, but that's how they did it. They run it on two stock brushed engines. But when you want to run it in brushless power, you can do it with just one. You don't need to have two. But yeah, all RCs have a transmission, so to say. It's not like a shifting like manual or automatic transmission. It's just what they refer to it as a transmission.
Hang on, we're gonna let Ed learn about RCs here. Hang on.
Well, while you're teaching him, I'm going to work on the Stampede some more.
Well, no, I mean, I was just interested to know because it seems like with a transmission there'd be a lot more to go wrong. So,
well, I'll show you where the transmission on the Stampede goes. Okay, on the Stampede, here's the motor, the brushless motor. This little goldish colored thing right here. This is that's the brushless motor, and this thing right here. This is the gearbox / transmission, as they like to call it. This is where your differential and stuff lays.
Did I see Bob Barker in here?
Yeah, Bob. You see Bob Barker and Bob Biker. What's up, Bob Biker, aka Dad? What's going on?
But Bob Barker is also in here.
He was in here earlier. Yes. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Remember, that's axiomatic.
No, I know.
You're like, wait, is he still in here?
It was a joke, Alvin. Come on.
As you can tell, I'm lacking behind, obviously.
oh my God.
Oh, I almost snorted there. There you go.
Howdy ho, y'all.
Yeah. I've got to get into storage units and find out where my Caldera went. The reason why it's not together is I broke a screw on the rear gearbox there, and I can't get it out, so I'm very hesitant on driving it. It's not that I have a lot of money in it. I just have a lot of time in it, and that truck has fought me tooth and nail to basically be a piece of crap, and I won't let it.
You're like, I will not stand for this.
No. When I die in 30, 40 years, whatever the case may be, hopefully 40 years, that thing will be in my coffin with me. That's how much time I have into that stupid truck. But when it runs, especially on 3S, it is nasty.
I bet.
I'm talking standing backflips from a stop. Nasty.
Yeah, that's how that little WL Toys A979 is. That thing will do standing backflips all day long. That thing is insane.
Yeah. I've got a 3900 kV 4-pole motor on that thing, and on 3S, it is an absolute beast.
That's cool.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Come here. Oh, come here. Close my door, though. Hang on. No. Come here. I wanted you to come here. Come here. Close my door, though.
Too.
No. Grace. Come in the room and close.
She's like, no.
Come here for a second. Okay, come here.
Who are you trying to drag in?
His daughter, Grace.
Where the kids, the daughter?
Yeah. She was telling me to be quiet if she was holding her baby, and she said, "My baby's sleeping. Be quiet."
Well, tell her to come in and you'll sing the baby a lullaby.
Oh, no. We did that last week with Frank, and, it was pretty hilarious. Speaking of Frank, Frank, if you're in here, I sent. Waiting on you. Wait. What's going on? Hey, Bob. Why? What aren't you wearing tonight? Well, see, that's the thing. Technically, it's after 9 on the East Coast.
Technically.
So you can say in here if you choose to.
Yeah,
There he is. There's Birdman. We missed you earlier because we were talking about the FAA crap with the drones. It's not that they're trying to outlaw drones. I come out, slap a hoe. Wait a minute. Slap a hoe comes out after 9. Okay, I like it. You know, one of these days we're gonna have Crystal on our show with us. Hint, hint, Crystal. I'm talking to you. And
we just give Slap a Hoe a wrench.
huh? What?
Did you really just give Slap a Hoe a wrench?
Sure, why not?
I don't do the troll wrench thing. Even though if they're here friendly, trolls don't deserve wrenches. For the trolls. No wrenches for trolls in my eyes. Friendly troll or not, no wrenches for the troll in my eyes.
God, you're just troll hating, aren't you?
I'm just not a fan of the people that are like, if you come to the stream and you're like part of the family or whatnot, I understand you're just trying to joke around or not, but like, I don't know. I'm not down with that sort of thing. I've dealt with trolls over the internet like so many times. I'm not a fan of trolls, even though Baduga's like, don't shame trolls. I'm not a fan.
Well, I kind of sort of know who Slap-O is, so it's okay, Alvin. Promise.
Does he need a slap?
Okay.
Because he's a hoe?
Hang on.
Trolls are
There you go,
people.
Frank. Oh,
Are you claiming to be a troll there, Bob Barker?
And you gave Bob Barker.
Bob Barker's had a wrench.
I did not even pay attention to that at all.
It's hard to keep up, Alvin.
I could see it now. When Alvin gets his laptop and hosts this thing, he's going to be removing wrenches left and right.
Oh, there'll be some strict enforcement when Errl gets his computer. Trust me.
God darn it.
What? What's the problem?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
No, I didn't do anything either.
Wasn't me.
Well, if it wasn't you and it wasn't me, then who was it?
Well, who's in charge of the chat here?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Nobody's in charge. We're all equal.
Sin. Jim, the sin guy.
Nobody's wearing a crown up in this biatch.
So, Edward, you asked a question about how come we don't do FPV with our RCs. One of the main reason I think is, and the reason I don't do it, is when you're driving a drone and you're in the air, if you turn right, what are you going to hit?
Good point.
You don't need to see what you're turning right because you're in the air. There's nothing in your way. There is some FPV, and you can put a pan tilt gimbal on there with two servos that actually turns the camera right and left. And I know for a fact that they have helmets also with a sensor for movement. So when you move your sensor, that'd be awesome to do, but expensive to do also. So
Yeah.
but there is
Very
some
expensive.
guys here that do it for the crawlers, for the slow trucks. Now, what Errl has in his hand, that would be kind of tough to do because that's really fast.
Yeah, that would be incredibly hard to do.
And you really need something. Well, you probably get away with it, like the drones, what they do for flying, and the racers. That would be not bad. But it's hard because the trees come fast, and when you turn, it's hard.
Oh yeah.
And when you say that, that makes a lot of sense because I never looked at it that way because I know those ground vehicles you run pretty fast. And yeah, I mean, I kind of play with trees a little bit, but a lot of people just go up above them and you don't have to worry when you turn. So I get that completely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sweet, Bird. I'll check that video out.
Yeah, I would try to do FPV, but I would be very weary on where I'm driving it at. Maybe on the street I'd do it, but off road, no, probably not, because there's too much stuff you could hit. I mean, I might do FPV with a phone, attached, just to record it, but not,
I would try FPV on like an oval track. An oval track with FPV would be cool because you only turn left. You ain't never going to turn right on an oval track unless you.
I would put a camera on that has a DVR or something on it and just record it, drive it normal, but record it from a camera. Now that would be really cool. That's my version of FPV because I wouldn't strap on a pair of goggles and go drive anything. No way. That's
what I want to do with this action camera. I want to put this Force One action camera on the front of the Stampede and then drive around with it regular line of sight with my own view, but then have this on and recording so that when I upload the video,
that would be
for you guys.
I've actually done that. I've actually done that with my Force One camera. It turned out really cool. But the camera thing that I didn't like about it, and the reason why I didn't post it on YouTube, is you need some kind of stabilization on there, whether it's a pad with the rubber bouncers on there, some kind of gimbal to keep it from, because all you see is this when you're driving. This is what you see.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to go close to that.
A gimbal would definitely help out a lot.
Yeah, the camera really has to be mounted securely. I've done it, and the camera has to be, it can't be on the body itself. It has to be on the mount, or it has to be on the chassis. So how are you going to mount that
something
camera?
That goes on the body mounts or something?
Yeah, you put it between the body mounts.
Yeah.
And
some kind of rubber stabilization.
Yeah, as soon as you mount that camera on the Lexan, as soon as you get speed, you'll get vibration, and that video is no more good for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ed, you do have a couple RC cars, don't you?
What?
Ed has a couple of RC cars, don't you?
I think so.
Where's he at? Ed?
He's going and hid.
No RC vehicles.
None?
None. Zero.
Oh wow, you got to get one.
You got to get your feet on the ground.
Yep.
RC cars are cool. Drones are cool. I mean, I love both. But yeah, if you've never had yourself an RC vehicle, you need to get yourself a nice little Screamer to try it out.
I agree, 100%.
Actually, WO Toys is putting out some Screamers. Aren't they, Alvin? Put them on 3S.
For entry level, they're pretty good.
Great hobby, slight hobby grade, but they're like borderline hobby grade, but still semi-toy grade. But they're really great trucks and vehicles. They make buggies, they make short course trucks, they make monster trucks, and they have them in ranges of sizes. Like you can get the A979, that little white truck I showed last time. You can get the little 18 scale white truck for about 60, 70 bucks. And I mean, honestly, I would say that one's a little too fast to start off with for the most part if you're not used to RCs in general. So I would go with one of their slightly slower models but bigger, which is like the WO Toys 12428, which is like a rock racing buggy. It's really nice. They're about 80 bucks. They're four-wheel drive. They're really, really nice vehicles. You can also get a 10th scale one. They do the what is it? The L series, the L313, which is their monster truck, the L303, which is their buggy, and then they have the what is it? The other ones, which is the 12 scale, which is also the L series, which is the L969, the L979, and the L959.
See, I like the Dramata series they came out with a couple years ago, but I've noticed that they've kind of like fell off the face of the earth.
Well,
That's because I honestly think that's because the WO Toys models, they're basically a Dramata killer in my eyes.
Yeah.
y'all's controllers look weird, man. I don't know how I can deal with that.
Well, it's a steering wheel. Or what you can do is actually build your own, just like I've done this. I built this.
Oh, I've seen you dragging that thing around, I think. I think I saw a video of you dragging that thing around a track. That was cool as hell. You had a bunch of there were a bunch of them rolling around, weren't they?
Yes, but this one is actually motorized. This is a different one. This one has a motor.
Oh, no way.
This one has a motor and it actually has a steering wheel. You steer with the landing gear. So this one has a landing gear and you actually steer that one, and it has a motor and everything in there, transmission, motor. It has everything on this one. But yes, on the race one on my main page, my first video is the short course truck, and we were racing campers around the trail, around the track with campers. And I actually, just to show you guys, that year, that video, I came third.
Woohoo!
It's awesome.
So that was the first year I tried it, and I came third. So that was pretty fun.
Nice. Nice.
And it's written there, camper trailer race.
So Tank, I gotta tell you, man, I really thoroughly enjoyed that video of y'all dragging them little campers around that track. That was very awesome. I enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I wish they still had some. And the year after, I built one for my brother. I built a trailer for my brother. It was lighter and better than mine. And he actually came in first because the experience I had of building the trailer, I put it in his trailer, and he came in first. So that was pretty fun.
Very cool.
Drone life, I definitely know toys. If there's one thing in life that I know, toys is definitely one of them. Toys and comic books. That's my forte. I got to switch my tablet up for my other phone because this tablet is at 5%, and I need to be able to see the chat. So,
are you dying?
In just a second.
Your phone is dying?
Yeah, I think
not the phone that I'm streaming on, but I use a tablet to look at the chat because I don't have a computer. So the tablet is going dead. So I got to grab. I have a old phone that I used to use for gaming. It's not in service or anything. I can't use it to make phone calls or anything like that. So it's just like a gaming phone, basically.
So for some of you that were wondering about that video that he was talking about, I'm putting it in the link here. So I just put it in the chat window. That's the link of that video of the trailer race. So if anybody wants to go see it.
Very cool, guys. Check that out.
And for you, Edward, I'm going to find you the other video of this camper I just showed you. I believe I should be able to find that quickly.
Yeah, I think he got up, so you'll have to tell him again. Thomas,
Well,
if you're still here, I will definitely check out that APK you messaged me about on Facebook earlier.
I got the waterproof receiver box, the bottom of it mounted, and I got the receiver already in there. And now I need to start connecting the ESC and the steering servo.
So when are we going to see a running video, Alvin?
Never.
Need to
Oh,
see a
come
running
on.
video.
Never say never.
No, that's just a little joke because I keep trying to do a video, but both the last 2 days of the weekend I wanted to do a video, but it rained. And then yesterday it rained all day long. And this morning it rained all day long. So like we haven't had any rain in months. Then all of a sudden it was like, all right, let's just start raining nonstop for him for a couple days, basically.
Don't you have waterproof electronics?
Yeah.
Do you not understand what I'm just now installing? The waterproof receiver cover? That's what I'm installing right now. Without that cover, it's not waterproof.
But you do know the
I
old
don't
school RC trick is you just take a sandwich baggie and put your receiver in it and zip it shut and tape it.
I used to do that a lot back in the day. I would cut the little zipper part off, and then I would use tape or rubber bands, and I would just squeeze it as much as I can, get those wires through. I used to do that same exact thing. And I would even put hot glue around it sometimes just to help seal it in. But I stopped doing that a while back.
Yeah.
Now that they have proper covers that you can get, because back in the day they didn't really have these sort of things.
Yeah, surprisingly, Jack's ESC and his motor are not waterproof, so I got to buy a jar of that conformal coating and go over that real well. I'm actually going to conformal coat when I do the F100. I'm going to conformal coat everything on that.
Yeah, the formal coating is very good.
I want to get
$40
that
a bottle, though, so you got to know what you're doing with it.
Is it really $40 a bottle?
Yeah, it's $40 unless Chris. I've been meaning to ask him, and I keep forgetting if he found a good supplier to get it from for a decent
How
price.
big is your bottle? I don't think I paid that much for mine. How big is your bottle?
It's not a very big bottle. Maybe 6 inches tall.
Oh yeah. Well,
Let me
because
see yours.
I found this one, and this one was about I think $10 or $15. It wasn't that much. This is a silicone component.
That's what I found online. I seen ones that were about that, $10 to $15. Reverse psychology doesn't work
like half a size of like a milk jug.
Yeah, RC Fun is saying when you conformal coat things, do it in a very small room with no ventilation, and then you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah. So you can see stars and lightheaded and everything. Yeah, that stuff will give you a buzz.
Yeah, this is like this is like using nail polish. So basically, when you coat it on, it's like putting a thin coat of nail polish, and it dries very quickly, and it is safe on electronics. Now, I did say it's like nail polish. Don't go and use nail polish on your electronics. Use this.
Yeah, no.
Yes, just something's like nail polish. Don't use nail polish on it. Yes.
$15.
Silver Top Flyer. I'm actually going to be when I do the F100 and I do the mods to it with the new PDB, the flight controller, and all that, and put the VTX and all that stuff on it. I'm actually going to be buying a ZMR 250 frame and swapping the whole thing over to that when I do that. And I'm going to conformal coat it just because. I'm not saying that I'm going to fly it in the rain because it's never a good idea to fly in the rain per se, but just in case. It won't have a canopy on top, so I want to protect the electronics. Ed, you're back. Frank said he was going to post another link for you. Well, I didn't see you. You were quiet. You got to speak up. You got to talk over us.
Well,
I
was talking to chat people, you know.
Gotcha.
And
Frank's going to post a link.
So for that camper, that motorized camper that I just showed you, I'm posting the link right now. Go see that one if you want or if you have time. Right click on it and go open in a new tab. And that's the one with the trailer I was just showing you a little bit. And you'll see that one on the move. It's funny. And it's got that Winnebago I also built.
Alvin, 3 weeks, no charge. 3 weeks.
Really? Wow.
That's a
Yep.
battery pack?
That's a pretty good speaker.
No, this is my speaker. We supply these at work, so I bought one.
Cool.
Pretty good. It's got a magnet on the back.
A magnet? Now that'd be good for us for working in AV racks.
Yeah.
AV rack, network racks, and all that.
Fall proof up to 6 foot.
How loud is it?
It's loud. It's I'm using it right now, as a matter of fact.
And how much are they?
I think retail they go for like 49.
That's not bad. I should
But I
get
got
one
it
for
for
my.
I got it for 30.
I should get some. I should get one for my son's hockey team in the locker room. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely works good. Just Google Klein Tools wireless speaker. And it's surprisingly it's got a bass driver in here, so it actually sounds pretty good.
That's good.
I like it. We got them. We were working on the house here, so we'd have one speaker going in the front of the house and another speaker going in the back.
How's the house coming, by the way?
Well, we've been kind of working on getting stuff organized around here before we start, but this weekend I'm supposed to dig a trench in the front yard up against the house so we can put drain tile in because we're catching water through our crawl space. Reason being, my front yard goes on a hill like this up to the street. So all the water runs down and then it runs into the crawl space.
Hey,
So I have to trench that out and run drain tile the whole width of the house here out to our storm drainage ditch. So that's going to be this weekend's project.
well, I hope it's not hard digging. I hate to do that around here.
Well, it's lots of rock here in Arkansas. Lots of
Yikes.
rock. Mm-hmm.
Best
So I don't
get
know
you
what
a
I'm going to run into.
pick. Get you a pick. You're gonna need a pick.
Yeah, I've got one. Well, originally we were going to do a couple feet off the foundation and just rent a trencher, and I was going to do all the way down, but we can't get close enough to the house, so I'm going to have to do it all by hand, unfortunately. Let me open chat back up here.
I apologize if I keep missing chat. Just trying to get this receiver box installed, and then I'll get caught back up on chat. So all of you that have said something to me in chat, I apologize if I've missed it.
What are you doing? Okay, close my door.
Nice train. Nice train.
That was
Okay. Hey, Jack, are you out there?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I've got it almost all the way installed. I just need to put this little tap part, this little cap part, this little
So
tiny piece.
So Ed,
There
which
we
one
go.
is your favorite drone to actually fly? Which one do you like flying the best?
Ooh.
Do you have a favorite drone you like flying the best?
Right now it's the Batman.
The Batman? What? There's a drone?
Batman 220, also known as the Dark Knight.
I don't know that drone. Can you
Show it to him. Here, I'll feature you.
There he is right there. There's the Batman. There's the FPV cameras right there. And then this is the little Firefly with the cracked lens I got on top of it. So I went from a Bug 6 or a Manus. I should get the Manus too.
Is that
Manus is
considered-
like the Manus is like the size of one of these propellers.
okay?
and it was on a 2S battery. This is on a 4S.
So
That
that's a,
thing's
way
got a
bigger.
frame.
that's a race drone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fully acrobatic, whatever you want to do with it. I like to run mine into the ground. Well, I don't like to run it into the ground, but it happens a lot. So.
Now put wheels on it if you're going to run it on the ground.
With some big shock. Ah!
Oh, there goes
Uh-oh.
on the ground again.
It needed some shock just then. That was just a love tap for this puppy.
Good thing it's durable.
Yes. I have to have durable drones, that's for sure.
Now he's going to get the Mantis. I've watched a lot of flight videos on this Mantis. I've got my eye on one.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for joining, Droner Jones. Droner Jones says he's got to go.
All right, Droner Jones, I sent you an email. Another email, I should say.
Have a great night, brother. Thank you so much for stopping in the stream.
This is a Mantis.
Here it is.
I'm trying to put it. Okay. As you can see, it fits in the palm of your hand. It's a little booger. You know, so if anybody, if you look at any of my videos and you see where I fly, you can see how this could be problematic because of its size. Because this little booger disappears quick in tall weeds. So.
And it must be affected faster by air, also by wind. Smaller it is, the more effect you get on wind.
I don't know. It doesn't care about the wind.
Oh yeah.
Neither does the Batman because it's got the power to it. Nah, I could fly either one of them in 40-mile-an-hour winds probably if I was good enough.
You know it.
Took long enough, but I got the waterproof receiver box fully installed, receiver, everything connected, ESC connected, steering servo connected, everything's connected.
Okay, everything's connected, but is it working?
That's
There you go.
I got the battery. You asked a great question. I got the battery right here in the truck. I'm going to plug it in. I got the remote right here. I'm going to make sure that it's working.
Okay.
It's only 6:38 by you, Alvin. It's still light out in the app.
What are you trying to get at there, Jim?
Take your camera
Well,
out.
you are on the stream from a phone, right?
Well, I'm not streaming from like my phone's data. I'm streaming from my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You should be able to get Wi-Fi just outside your door.
I would have to go out to the street. The street's like at least 100 feet away. I don't think it would reach.
Oh, the driveway's fine.
Drive around the floor of your bedroom.
Okay, controller is on. Truck is on.
See, y'all's controllers just look way too weird to me.
And I connected them backwards. I'm glad you had me
fixed.
Channel 1 is your
Turn the
stream.
terminal around.
Channel 1. There's two channel 1 on those, eh? So channel 1, channel
Yeah.
1.
The interesting part is that there's two channel 1s. That's the thing. All right, so now I got to take it all apart again. Hold on.
Oh, there goes another hour stream.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, at least I could just the very top part. I could just take off the very top part, and I don't have to worry about it.
Don't have to worry about it.
Allen wrenches, and these old school Allen wrenches are not fun to work with. It takes forever.
You need you some T handles.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that is a pretty hokey set of Allen wrenches you got there for that.
We need to do a fundraiser to raise funds to get him some proper tools.
Yeah, that would be nice.
GoFundMe.
You can go on wish.com for like $10, get a whole like 40-piece set. My problem is you'll have to wait 3 months to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
See you later, Crystal.
Thank you so much for stopping in, Crystal.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Crystal,
Wait a
see you, babe. I got this. This is a little drone toolkit.
Oh no, she's talking to Bush.
Captain Cook had this. But it's got all kinds of little hex heads and stuff on it with this little driver thing on it.
There you go.
Might work okay. It might work okay on RC trucks and stuff too.
Oh,
I have
sure.
it's like that, but the hex sizes that came with it are too small.
Ah, so you need bigger ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have this one right here. This is kind of like what you showed. It has hex, screw heads, Phillips, flathead, all sorts of different size screw heads for like Chinese model things and stuff like that.
yeah, the ones in RCs that we use the most is 1.5, 2, and 2.5 X.
Yeah, it doesn't go up to that. It only goes up to 1.3 size hex, which is really small.
Nice, Crystal. I got my pillow right here, actually.
Butch. Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Lady Butch. Yeah, she was. Sorry, my bad. It's my French. My head is in French and it's reading English, and by the time it translated, I lost the last word. I'll stick to that story.
I'll
But you still
stick to
remember
that
to put an A on the end of every sentence, though.
That's true, eh?
Yes, yes.
It's all good over here, eh?
You get what I'm
Hey,
trying to say, eh?
welcome, Roger.
Hey, Roger, eh? How's it going, eh?
Did you listen to me, eh? I'm sorry. I was just watching Super Troopers 2 the other night, so I'm stuck on the A part.
Oh, where you, meow?
He's like, don't you remember we did this? You did this to me like 20 years ago. You came up to my car and you were like, "What are you doing now?" Or "What are you doing now?" He's like, "I don't remember you." He's like, "I'm sorry. I have done a lot of crazy stuff over the years." And then he's like, "All right, let's switch places." And he gets in the car. He's like, "All right, I remember you." And he's like, "Rule number 1: don't give your car keys to some random person." He just takes off.
That's one of those movies. It's so stupid. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like Anchorman. It was so stupid. It was absolutely just a riot.
Oh man, I love Anchorman so much.
I don't know that I've ever seen the Anchorman. I feel deprived.
Oh, poor you. I think you can stream that now.
Yeah, I think they have it on Netflix.
I don't know that guy. Who is that? Who is that? The guy that does the Anchorman. Sometimes he gets a little too Will Ferrell, is it, or something?
Oh, Will Ferrell, yeah.
Sometimes he gets a little too silly for me, just like Jim Carrey does.
You want to see something good though, Ed? Watch the drum off that he did on the Jimmy Kimmel Live show with the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer, because the two of them, they look like they're twins.
Him and Chad.
Chad. I can't remember his name. Chad
something, but they look identical. They look like twin brothers.
Google phone.
Chad Smith.
Yeah,
or something
Chad Smith. Like that. Chad Smith. That's who it is.
Read that backwards. Okay, now, hey John, now I gotta go back and look where I got what I gotta read backwards. I know that's for tank, but yeah.
Before we screw this in this time, I'm going to double check and make sure this is correct.
Read that backward, tank.
Hey, Crystal. You still here?
I'm still trying
Chris
to
must be watching the
decipher
screen.
it, John.
I got the steering right, but it's that dang Frank got me again on that darn second number one.
Tell Chris I appreciate his text.
What do you mean I got
He
you?
knows what's up with that speaker.
I got sidetracked because I forgot about it, and then I plugged in the wrong number one. I wasn't correctly saying it was your fault, but I was just like, darn you, Frank, because I forgot.
We're all the suspense is killing us out. We're waiting. We're waiting. Come on.
We're all waiting.
Yeah.
You know how my builds take 3-4 hours to get one simple thing done? Come on, you guys know how it goes.
We want to see that thing wheelie. Do a wheelie in your room.
That would be cool.
Yeah, Crystal, I'm telling you, this speaker. I love this speaker.
That should be good now. Let me go ahead and turn that back on.
Yeah,
And
paint dries faster.
What is going on here? Why is that not?
Okay, it's flashing what?
It's not flashing anything. It's solid green. It's working. Like the steering's working. And I just plugged that into the other one. What is going on here?
Turn your jumper around, go into your receiver, turn it around.
Hold on, let me try this one more time. Nope, that did not work. What is going on here?
Hooking up a receiver 101 with your star, Alvin.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You know I got to give you shit.
No,
Let's
no.
hope.
It's
Let's
embarrassing.
hope time to talk.
Hey,
Well, that's
look
what
on the bright side. There's 12 people to help you figure it out.
That's what Love My Drone said in the chat earlier. He says Alvin was demonstrating how to hook up a truck wrong.
How to plug your ESC Chapter 1.
Oh my God.
Alvin sweated.
No, that's an excuse.
I don't think he has anything to do with that.
I'm not talking about the dogs barking. You know what? I just now realized the reason why none of it's been working this whole time, and I
Your
just
motor's not plugged in.
I up completely.
Your
You guys
motor's
want
not plugged in.
it's embarrassing.
Motor's not plugged I know your motor's not plugged in because I never saw you plug it in.
The fucking motor is not plugged in.
Yeah.
The motor is not plugged into the ESC, so there is no power going to the damn motor.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man.
Well, in this case, I cannot call you Captain Obvious.
All right, so let me just go ahead and plug that in really freaking fast.
Silver
you're gonna
Top
match the
Flyer
colors.
says to use it.
You know how to match the colors?
No, Frank. Yellow to blue, blue to orange, and
How many of you have iPhones? I do not have an iPhone.
I have an Android.
Well, that's funny, John. Oh, well, looky there.
Whoa.
Amazing how it works when it has damn power to the motor.
The price is wrong, Alvin.
Oh, now it's worth more. It's worth more now. It's got green parts.
what?
I said it's
I couldn't
worth
hear you.
more now. It's got green parts.
Yeah, true. It's worth $1 billion now.
Yeah, it runs.
Yeah, and it runs too. God, I'm so tired.
Oh, I cannot wait to get the man cave done so I could actually sit down and not be.
Let me go ahead and put these wires back in.
I have to get a new wireless router and put a Wi-Fi extender in the shed to be able to stream out there. Well, that's what's suggested anyhow, is put the Wi-Fi extender in the shed.
That's probably your best bet.
Well, I was talking to Thomas about hard wiring, but the problem is it'd be a lot of cable to run. I'd have to run it down in the crawl, then drop it back up, and then go near the electrical. I'd probably be 300 feet of cable by the time all things said and done.
Yeah, if you were just doing the straight wired technique, then it would take way too much wire, honestly.
I mean, honestly, we were testing it out a couple Saturdays ago. It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too
Should
bad.
do the
No.
trick. It was like a breakup one, once every 20 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like fully stream ready, but it was good enough for some things.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the hardwire is best and it's fastest, but 300 feet is max. Can't go over 300 feet without something to boost it, even if it's hardwired. You never go over 300 feet with Cat
Hold
5.
on, I will be right back. I gotta go shut these dogs up real fast.
What was that?
His dogs are barking.
Like he
Making-
discovered running water, and the camera went off.
His back teeth were floating. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he's got 9 minutes to show us something.
9 minutes to countdown. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have kids I have to get in bed, so.
No, I understand that too. I need to eat myself. So it's been fun.
Yeah,
You
I'll be-
get dirty.
That was my brother's dog, and he was driving me insane. He was in his kennel freaking out because he knows that my brother and stuff are home. So he was like freaking the F out.
Sly Dad says it's time to get that thing dirty, Alvin.
What?
Sly Dog says Sly Dad says it's time to get that thing dirty.
I 100% agree.
So we're waiting. Take the
Part of
camera.
summer, Crystal. It's Indian summer here. It was 90 today. It's supposed to be 93 tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's warm here. It's supposed to be 90s up until the weekend when it starts raining. Hang on.
Yeah, it felt pretty good here today. The wind was coming off the coast, and it was nice and breezy, about 15 miles an hour. Felt good.
Alvin, John says feed the dog some of your crops. He may chill out.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him.
So you have headlights on that, Alvin?
No, not on this one. I want to eventually, yeah, but not currently at the moment, no.
Those are so easy to do.
Yeah, you can put headlights on just about anything pretty easy.
I think I did. I did that on our first on episode 1 or 2, didn't I, Alvin?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, something like that.
I've got LEDs in the front of my truck and the LEDs in the back. And they're bright as hell. You can actually drive the thing out at night. They're like headlights.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to run one around at night if they had the lights on and whatever.
Oh,
Somebody did that with a drone, and I think it was iBass. He's not in here. I haven't seen him anyway. But he put headlight on a drone, and that headlight on that drone was lighting up the ground and fences and trees. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, you can get some LEDs that are very bright. And especially on some drones, you get a lot of power on some of the drones.
It was a larger bird tank. It was I don't know what size you'd call it, but one of those floater drones that people like to fly.
Okay.
those just bore me now. There's some here that know what I'm talking about. It's too slow.
Frank, you gonna go get you a race quad now?
Well, there's a guy that has a race quad. It's a 250. It's got the controller. It's got everything. It's got the FPV.
Brother
The only
Dan,
thing is the
how you
goggle.
doing, buddy?
And he wants to trade it for a crawler. So I'm debating. Like I got a few here, but I'm debating on it.
What? Find out what kind of quad it is and let us know. I'll tell you if it's worth.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll try to find the link and I'll send it to you. The only thing theoretically I have maybe to trade would be my Wraith, my actual Wraith, but I only
Gotcha.
have one. So. It's a nice crawler.
Drone
Hey.
Cool. What's up, buddy? You made it in about 5 minutes to spare.
This thing is not wanting to seal up now for some reason. Oh well,
That's all right. We didn't mean to.
I'll work on this
Pressure
after.
on
The stream. I'll work on this after the stream.
So did you start this at the beginning of the stream?
No,
No, he didn't.
I definitely did not. No, but
It was just something he started doing about 45 minutes ago.
Drone Pool says he's working on the Tyco.
Tyro.
Tyro, yeah, he's got that
Tyro.
drone.
Yeah, but Tyro
He's
sounds
building
like Tyco.
drones. Yeah, he's building drones like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you, Drone Pool? Oh, I got the sound up.
But I need, before getting a racer, I think I need to get a floater, like you're saying. It's the one that goes very slow and stable, and they stay at the same place even if it's windy. You tap it and it just stays there.
Shh. Sorry, I wasn't trying
about like GPS.
Yeah.
Look,
Like I got that Bugs B2W. Crystal's got the Force F200. I think it's the Scepter. It's called. I know she's having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
That's her baby. Right, Crystal?
And a good one, what would you usually go for? About $200, $300, $400 for a small one? More?
Well, they stopped making the Bugs 2W, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I found mine on the 26th of December for $167 shipped to my door on eBay. That was a hell of a deal. They're normally right around 200, 180 to 200.
Cool.
That's good.
But now the 5W out, but I don't like the 5W, the Bugs 5W, or any of the 3 Pro, that proprietary battery, and that kind of turned me off to it because I like to be able to say, hey, if I want to go buy a bigger battery for it, I can.
Okay. Yeah, Axiomatic.
Anyone interested in a new Hubsan drone? B2W Shadow, and yes, I absolutely love it. Okay. Yeah, it's the Force F200 Shadow. That's what it is.
Crazy.
What kind of Hubsan drone is that? I have mixed feelings on Hubsan, but
Yeah, I've never heard of the new Hubsan drone, but I was saying crazy about the helium balloon with FPV. That'd be nuts.
Yeah, that's nice and slow. I could handle that.
the Hubsons are like Chevy and Ford. I've never had one. I know people that hate them, and I know people that love them. And
what's that, Hubsan?
Yeah, the Hubs.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't make a judgment because I've never had one. But they all.
I'll tell you, when I first
Go ahead.
When I
Over.
first started looking. Go ahead, Ed.
No, I was just going. I was just going to say. I mean, to me, they can to start out. If you have an altitude hold drone or whatever, then you only have to worry about one plane of operation. You don't have to worry about the whole 3D part. You know, if you got an altitude hold drone, and even better yet, GPS drone, you don't have to worry about so much about the wind. You can learn about orientation, which way you're going, the reversal controls, and all that. Then you move up to the manual drones that are like the Ghost or whatever, where now you got to learn 3 dimensions. You got to learn left, right, front, back, and up and down. And then you just progress from there.
Yeah, I don't necessarily hate Hubson. I just have mixed feelings because I flew a H501 SS and I just got my bugs B2W. I was out of that. Well, when I flew the Hubson, for some reason I had good satellite lock and it was drifting, and then it started toilet bowling. So we took it back down. We tried to recalibrate it, tried to get it going. I just didn't. I was able to jump into the bugs and just take off, 11 to 16 satellites and fly, which was kind of a letdown for me because I was actually going to buy it off the guy for Jack. And when I flew it, I'm like, you know what? I can see him wrecking this or seeing, the dreaded return to China thing happening. So I decided against it. But I love that controller, not the one that comes with it, the advanced controller. That controller is so – it's so nice and it feels good in the hands. But anyhow, John, what Hubson are you talking about? Is it the 51S or?
I'm not sure.
Well, somebody in the chat was saying
really
the
nice.
Hudson
You guys
Zeno.
might be able to keep going, but I might have to hop off here in just a second.
Yeah, well, I got Grace in here. They sent her in here because she needs to go to bed. So I'm going to have to end it, unfortunately. And you can
The
hear
Hudson
she's
Zeno was the one that falls.
she was actually asleep by this time until Frank started singing lullabies to her last week.
Oh, should I start singing again?
No, please.
Well, did she start? Did she keep singing after we were done?
Oh yeah. Believe it or not, she was up to about 12:30 my time. We jumped off stream at just before 9:30.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I've seen mixed stuff on the Hubson. I wish that the one that I flew was more stable because I would have bought it, but it didn't go that way. Grace.
Thank you to
So, but anyhow, I thank you everybody for coming. We're gonna end it. We'll pick up these discussions on next Tuesday.
Yep.
And we'll go from there.
And Thursday night is my live stream.
Yes.
Yes, definitely check out Frank's live stream.
RC Talk on Thursday. At what is it? 9?
What time does it come on, Frank?
9:30.
9:30.
9:30 till 11:30. Usually 2 hours.
Oh, the Hubson Zeno. I have seen that. I actually have looked at that. That actually looks like a nice setup. But yeah,
it actually folds
definitely.
up.
All right, Ed.
All right.
Ed, thank you for being on the show. We really appreciate it. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Yes, thank you, Ed and Tank, for both coming on the show. You guys are both awesome.
Frank, always a pleasure to have you on.
All right, look, fellas, I enjoyed it a lot, So thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us.
No problem. Thanks for putting up with us for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
There you go. No worries.
All right, guys. Everybody have a safe rest of the night, and we'll see you tomorrow on Chris's show if it's going to happen or not. It's kind of up in the air, but we'll see.
You
Night,
guys have a great.
Crystal. Tell Kristen to say good night. And Slide Ed, everybody. RC Funds, love my drones. Roger, good night. Good night, everybody. And good night, Drone Pool. Good luck on that drone. I caught part of it on Val's stream. So we'll see everybody later. Good night, guys.
Night, everyone.